What's up everybody, Fingerboard Gaming here today, and I've recently been playing WWE2K22 for roughly, 7-8 hours, and here's what I gotta say about it. And I actually had to get some notes ready, because all this right here, it's a long list. So yeah. So, for 2K22 WWE, graphics, definitely best in the series. Like, there ain't gonna be no comparison whatsoever. WWE 2K20, 19, 18, before that. 22 hits the best. The unlockables in the game. Unlockables cost much less than previous games. Like, instead of wrestlers costing anywhere from 3,000 to 8,000, whether you got a jobber or a legend, they now only cost $1,000 each, meaning you can get a new wrestler every like 2-4 matches, depending on how many stars you get, depending on how many stars your matches actually get. So like I, on average, get like $200 to $400, but on like an 8-person match, you're almost guaranteed to get 700 or 750. Gameplay wise, the gameplay has smoothed out significantly. Not significantly, but it has smoothed out. It honestly feels better overall, especially when you get used to the new control scheme. I'm just not fond of doing a ground grapple with the B button and then L just to drag my opponent away from the ropes, when all you had to do in the first place was hit L in the old games and you just start, dragging them back and everything like that. That's one little con. Not a big con, but it's a con. Your signature bar and your finisher bar are now completely separate. So if your signature gets reversed, then your finisher's still safe. Like, your signature will be full, your finisher will be like this far from getting full. You don't have to start all over. You can still hit your finisher within the next couple moves. No worries whatsoever. So, the win could very well still happen in like the next 20 seconds for you. Or they might reverse the finisher too, and then you're screwed. Kicking out of pinfalls are a lot easier, or at least it feels easier for me, doing the whole button mashing. And like I can kick out while having red damage, and even kick out after finishers when 8 times out of 10 in 2K19 or 20, 19, a finisher meant like game over, like you're screwed. Bye. Rey Mysterio's showcase mode is very short, like I think it's like 10 matches long. And that's probably the shortest showcase we've had in WWE games, and that's kind of disappointing considering how many great matches Rey Mysterio has had in his career. But it's something. And like in like some scenes like where you have to fight Batista, the like real life moments would actually like go like that, and the screen felt like it was shaking and skipping, and the motions were like real like blocky, like kind of felt like it was like in 20 FPS or something like that. And that's not good, but I'm pretty sure that'll get patched in the future if you just want to watch like a clean video of it. Universe mode, still fun, still nice, but I didn't notice any changes other than the the option to play as just one character and have the storyline follow him alone, him or her. The AI is smarter in triple threat matches. They don't just constantly tag team you or just stand there waiting for someone to fight them. If you're going for a pinfall, they're going to attack you. If you're fighting one person, they're going to attack you or them. It's just going to be a constant tornado of violence. And that's pretty dope. The combo breakers, blocks, and combo system make the game feel more like a fighting game, allowing it to feel more like a fun experience rather than trying too hard to simulate wrestling. So like hitting like A, A, B, A, X, X, B, A, 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 A. X, 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 because you have to start with X. You can't start with an A in a combo. So it'd be like X, 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 A, 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 X, X, A, A, X, X, A, B, etc., etc. It's pretty dope. Oh yeah, no more, this is the best one, in my opinion, this is the best freaking thing ever. No more getting debuffed from heavy grapples being reversed. Like, you ever had a heavy grapple get reversed and, like, boom, you're debuffed. Now they can attack you several times in a row, then hit their finisher, and boom, game over. You lost the match just because of one stupid reversal. Yeah, not going to happen anymore. In fact, I have not got bullcrapped in my whole 8 hours of playing just because of some cheap reversal that resulted in me getting screwed completely. Like, that's the best thing ever. And like I mentioned earlier, the 8-man matches, I did an 8-man Money in the Bank. I actually did it twice because I wanted to do the females and the males just so I could pick, well, if I won, pick who becomes Money in the Bank winner. So in the Money in the Bank matches I did, they surprisingly did not lag, slow down, or glitch. Yeah, no glitches, no nothing. But the amount of times a wrestler casually just walked into the ladder and made it knock over, or bumped into me while I was trying to set it up, causing the ladder to tip over and stuff like that, it happened a lot. And I mean a lot. And occasionally, when I would try to pick up the ladder, it just wouldn't register, and I would just keep walking by it, trying to hit the L button, pick it up, and it just wasn't registering that the ladder was anywhere near me. But it didn't happen all the time. It really happened when it was like all 8 people were in the ring. It was hard to pick the ladder up. Let's see. Yeah. Okay, now here it is. But looking past all that, it was still intense. Any man for himself experience where it felt like anyone could win at any given time. Just like the real Money in the Bank, actually. Like, 1 minute I was on top of the ladder, boom, breaking the locks, click, 1, click, 2, got thrown off. Someone else would get on there, click 1, then they get thrown off. And once it got to like the final like 1 or 2 locks, you knew the next person that climbed that ladder was going to win. So it gets intense. Everyone was like fighting for the ladder. Someone will set it up, someone will grab it, knock the person that set it up with the ladder, then put the ladder back where it was and try climbing it. It was just, holy hell, it was hard. It was terrible. Like, the fact that I won twice, because I had Batista win it, and then I had Rhea Ripley win it, and I just honestly went in thinking I was going to lose both times, but surprisingly I pulled it off. And I just did not expect that. So like I said, overall, gameplay, better than 19, graphics, better than 19. Game modes, it does lack a little bit. Like, Reyes could have been longer. You could have had Inferno matches, special guest referee, casket matches. A lot of cool things that aren't there, but might get added in, or it might be in next year if people critique it enough. So, like, comment on 2K's videos, tell them what matches you want to look at, what matches you want to see, what you want to play. And maybe if 2K23 comes out, maybe they'll like take what 2K22 is, because it's amazing. It doesn't need a whole lot of work done to it, and just add a crap ton of match types and some more game modes, or just a longer showcase and stuff like that. Stuff that's going to keep you playing instead of just going straight back to universe mode. And I would talk about my faction and how that plays and everything like that, but since the 2K servers have been acting up since the 8th, I have yet to be able to try that, and I don't know when I'll be able to try it, but I know they're working on it today, so hopefully on the 11th when the game drops, I'll be able to finally try it out. So, this has been Fingerboard Gaming, giving you my thoughts and opinions on 2K22. If you have any further questions or opinions, drop a comment below, and I will reply to that as quick as I can. Later.